What is opening this week, brought to you by our good friends over at AMC Theaters. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we talk about the films opening wide. Today, we got one we're going to discuss. So, Ashley, what's on the block?
First up this week is the new Michael Bay film, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. On the evening of the 11th anniversary of the September 11th attacks, a group of Islamic militants attacked the American diplomatic compound and a nearby CIA annex in Benghazi, Libya. CIA security contractors, military veterans who served with the Navy SEALs, Marine Force Recon, and Army Special Forces undertake a desperate defense of the American ambassador and his staff within the diplomatic compound. Christian, should people be looking forward to 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi?
I'm going to say yes, even though it's Michael Bay. And Dennis and I were talking about this last night. The guy doesn't know how to be subtle. So, and not that this movie necessarily has to
What?
Not that this movie necessarily has to be a subtle movie. But slow motion, the over dramatic music when it's not necessary. Like, I want him to tell a story because he always puts together great trailers. Always. The Pearl Harbor trailer is still one of the best trailers of all time, and that movie is a mess. And it threw in some ridiculous love story that didn't need to be in there, and it could have focused on one of the historical moment, especially if, well, you're Canadian, but as far as we go, and it was just ruined. And I don't want him to do that with this. I don't think he will. I think this is going to fit more towards The Rock and something. I hope so. I hope that we get a little bit, and even more serious than even that film. So I think that we should give it a chance and see what happens.
I am actually looking forward to the movie. Now, once again, Michael Bay, Kool-Aid me.
Yeah.
When it comes to Michael Bay and his trailers, I mean, he gets me hook, line, and sinker with all the Transformers trailers, and I buy into it. Then I go see it, and I want to punch myself in the face after I do. But if you were going to describe, you're going to sit down, let's go back 1 year, and you're going to say, describe the perfect situation, describe the perfect movie for Michael Bay to direct and for Michael Bay to really shine. You would probably end up describing 13 Hours. This is the right film for him. The trailers do look good. I know I say that every time with a Michael Bay film, but it does really feel like this is the right kind of project. This feels like the type of project that sets Michael Bay up to succeed. And because of that, I'm going in with some pretty high hopes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm looking forward to it. Sometimes it runs the gamut, you know. It's like I enjoyed Pain and Gain. There's a few films that Michael Bay has made that I actually liked. I think he's a good filmmaker. Once again, this kind of film, though, you have to care about what's going on. So that's what is really, the trailer's great as far as an action film, trailer with explosions, whatnot. This is something that really happened. Can we really care about what's the situation is? Are we going to be invested?
Can he make us care about it?
That's what I mean. Are we going to be invested in it by the time it gets to all the slow motion and tanks exploding and like the ghost shots that we've seen from the trailer? That's really what is hinging on this film, is the first hour. Because we know what the last half hour is going to be, but are we going to care about it? So I'm interested to see what happens.
I will say this, though, and it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not. If at some point in that first hour, there's some hot girl bending over a military Jeep washing the hood in nothing like bikini bottoms, I'm checking out.
I don't think we're going to get that in this movie.
I really hope not, but I
don't.
will totally check out at that point.